So DeSantis is going to get in the race, and he filled out a questionnaire for Tucker Carlson, in which he called the war in Ukraine a territorial dispute. And said that it was not in America's vital interest for us to be prolonging the war over there, and it tells us where DeSantis is positioning himself.
I think I and many Americans are thinking to ourselves, okay, he's very concerned about those borders halfway around the world. We have a lot of problems accumulating here in our own country that he is neglecting.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been a little bit cheered up by some of the pushback that DeSantis is getting.
I just think that's a misunderstanding of the situation.
It's not a territorial dispute in the sense that any more than it would be a territorial dispute if the United States decided that it wanted to invade Canada or take over the Bahamas.
Providing assistance for the Ukrainians to defeat the Russians, that's the number one priority for the United States right now, according to most Republicans.
There were like 9 senators, Republican senators, that rebuked DeSantis. I mean, when was the last time 9 people rebuked Donald Trump for anything? And a few of them are just desperate for like one of their testicles to descend from their abdomen and like come back into reality and like demonstrate that they're still a man.
The line is ultimately drawn by the voters. Right. It's not drawn by, little Marco and Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell will all eventually put up with whatever the voters demand they put up with. Voters are moving pretty substantial, right? You see this in the polling. I think you've seen it in your focus groups, right? Republican voters are moving to how would you characterize it?
This has been the big shift in the Republican Party over the last 2 decades. Like now the Republicans are the ones saying, I don't want to engage in foreign conflicts, and I don't want them to go on a long time, and I don't have the patience for it, and I don't have the stomach for it, and we need to take care of things here at home. But here's the thing about DeSantis. There's a big bucket of those people who believe that strongly. There's another bucket of those people that with a little leadership, if DeSantis said, we got to do something about Putin because this relates to China, this relates to America's strength in the world, and we got to be strong, and we got to tell these dictators no, and there was a whole bucket of people that would have gone with DeSantis on that.
There is somebody who does that. His name is President of Joe Robinette Biden.
For more episodes, smash that subscribe button.